Some of these load screens are just so long. Come on, guys, you can do it. Oculus, I've got it recharged.
What is our destination?
Yes, this thrums with power. This is precisely what I needed.
Test, observe, repeat.
Hello, Eitrigg. We seem to be ready to go. Restoring old bonds. We must speak to Gromash Hellscream and remind him of his debt to us. Everything rests on this mission. I hope your skills in diplomacy are greater than mine. Be on your guard. We do not know what to expect on the other side. Speak with Oculus to travel to Draenor and meet with the Maghar. What do you mean we don't know what to expect? We're going to meet our old friends, aren't we? Do you think something's not quite right there, Eitrigg? Are you warning me about something that I don't know about?
Anar Amenos.
Oculus, I am ready to go to Draenor. The streams of time and reality are ever shifting. The anchor to the world you seek will be tenuous. Eitrigg, can you hold the way open long enough for us to bring the Orcs of Draenor through? Oculus, I will send the shard through with you. When you are ready, it will bring you home. Go, but take care not to lose yourselves among the threads of fate. I'm not feeling too happy about this trip. I have horrible feelings that I'm going to end up in some very strange world.
Respect magic, or it will break you.
Just don't let me get lost in some odd time zone, please. Yes, we're in the right continent at least, and Eitrigg's here with us. And we are now in a... says we're in a scenario. This looks hopeful, don't you think, Eitrigg? Intruders. Stay your hand, we come in peace to speak to your war chief. Silence, the Overlord will decide your fate. Bind them. Well, this is definitely not the greeting that we were hoping for, isn't it? We're supposed to be friends. What do you think you're doing, mate? Oi! We were helping your people and you said that you would help us. What's going on? Greenskin. Disgusting. I've heard tales of this corruption but never seen it. Lantrasaur of the Blade says, be wary. For all we know, they are spies sent by the Draenor. Hey, Lantrasaur, I know you. What's going on here? The Overlord will know what to do. Lantrasaur, you know us. What are you saying? We're weird. You know me. Don't you recognise me? Oh, what's going on here? Overlord Gaira. Overlord, we have prisoners. They are like bound spies, filthy traitors. Gaira, we will see. Speak, intruders. Who are you? Eitrigg. I am Eitrigg of the Blackrock clan. We come from Azeroth on behalf of our war chief. Overlord Gaira. There is but one war chief, and you are no Blackrock. But let us put your words to the test. Oh, this is definitely not the greeting we were expecting, is it, Eitrigg? Well, we're not dead yet. I suppose that's a good sign. Not being dead's a good sign. Oh, dear, these people. Why do I let these people get me into these really crazy situations, eh? Calling out the clans. This Overlord Gaira has a fire inside her. I may come to like her. Have you got a crush, Eitrigg? Have you? Do you really like her? Oh. If she doesn't kill us. Well, yes, that would put a dampener on your romance if she killed us, wouldn't it, Eitrigg? Yes. So you like the girls to boss you about, is that it? Okay. I'm not going to comment on your choices in life. We have but one chance. You pay homage to the symbol of each clan, and I will speak of it. Show respect, or they will show us the executioner's blade. Pay homage to the Orc clan symbols. Well, that sounds simple enough. Where are the Orc clan symbols, guys? The 3 banners in this camp will be known to any true Orc. Tell me of them, or it's the executioner's blade for you both. Right, well, I will click them and he will speak. Eitrigg. The Blackrock, my own clan. We were proud Orcs, fierce soldiers, but we were deceived by Gul'dan's fell magic and did terrible things. The Warsong clan struggled for generations against the ogres. Though vastly outnumbered, Gromash Hellscream led his people to a great victory over the High Moor. Frostwolf. Duratan was chieftain of the Frostwolves. Never have I known a more honourable orc. He was a true leader who loved his people. I miss his wisdom. So, you know of our clans. Of course he does. He really is who he says he is. Your words stir my heart, old one. We still honour the history of our clans, though we stand united as the Maghar. But you have yet to prove. Gromash Hellscream. Enough! I will judge the prisoners for myself. It has been many years since I set eyes upon a green-skinned orc, and this one at your side is familiar. You come from Azeroth? Eitrigg. Indeed, I am Eitrigg, and this is Enadwana, champion of the Horde. Gromash. Eitrigg? I knew an Eitrigg who served Blackhand. He was an honourable orc who died in glorious battle. Eitrigg. And the Gromash Hellscream I knew gave his life to free us from the grip of demons, a worthy death. Gromash. Well, then here we are, two old ghosts. Why have you returned to Draenor after all this time? Eitrigg. Heroes from my world once freed yours. I can't keep up, and now I can't get back to the where were we? Heroes. Well, here we are, two old ghosts. Why have you returned to Draenor after all this time? Heroes from my world once freed yours from the grip of tyrants. Now Azeroth faces a similar threat, so we have come to ask repayment of that old debt. Gaira. Do you think us fools? Warchief, we cannot pledge our soldiers to these off-worlders, not when we face foes of our own. Gromash. Duratan owed a debt to these heroes, Gaira, same as I. You dishonour your father's spirit with your outburst. Still, you have given me an idea. Eitrigg, I think I know what's going to happen here. They've got problems, so they're going to want us to deal with their problems so that they can help us with our problems. But if we have to deal with their problems, are they really going to be able to help us very much? Maybe we should just go home and have a nice cup of tea. What do you think? No, I guess not. I guess he doesn't want the cup of tea. Bonds forged through battle. Gaira has a fiery spirit. I like her mother. No, that's not right. Bonds forged through battle. Gaira has a fiery spirit, like her mother. Perhaps facing a common foe will ease her wariness. We subdued the ogre clans long ago, but every so often one of their bravest and stupidest stirs the embers of rebellion. Today is such a day. Of course it is, because we happen to turn up on a day when you need help. Of course we do. You and Eitrigg will join Gaira in putting down the ogre uprising. Prove yourself in battle and you may earn her respect. Assist Gaira in putting down the ogre uprising. And the picture here is of Korgal, great son of Korgal.
Straight.
Time to fight, Eitrigg. Eitrigg and Enadwana will aid you in putting down the ogre instigator, Gaira. I do not need the help of outsiders, but I will do as you command. Come.
Speak quickly.
Don't slow me down. Okay, could you tell me which direction I need to go in, please? Thank you. so we need to go... Oh, we need to go quite a long way, so can we fly? No, we can't fly. We don't seem to be able to fly, so... Eitrigg, you are the daughter of Durotan and Draka. I see them both in you. Are your parents? Geira, my mother commands a garrison in the Grand. My father fell in battle to the Lightbound. Enough questions. Ride. Okay, we're riding. Hang on a minute, if she's the daughter of Durotan, wasn't Thrall the son of Durotan? So, does this make her the Thrall of this world? So that means this world's got no Thrall. Okay. Things are a tad different then. Let us see, where are we going? Are we close to where we need to be? Is this the place we need to be? Looks like we need to be slightly further round. It probably is this camp, but the marker is in a slightly different... Ah, yes, here we go. Right, so I guess that we need to fight these guys. Right, so what does our quest say? Kill 10 Korgal defectors. Right, so we need to attack these guys, I think. So the fighting is something that we can do, I think. Oh, non-lootables, right, okay. Let's zoom out a little bit so that we can see Geira and Eitrigg while we're fighting. Yeah, so they're both melee fighters. Look, they've got matching axes. Look, look, look. Their axes are very similar, look. And their outfits are quite similar. And I think Eitrigg kind of likes her fiery spirit already. So that's 3. I'm not quite... I think we're going to have to kill the big bad leader guy at some point, but I don't know which direction he's in, and he's not part of my quest text at the moment. So we'll just pick off a few of these ogre buddies and hope that Geira thinks that we can fight well, because I think that's about the only thing that will give her a bit of... that will be the thing that impresses her, isn't it, if we're fierce in battle. So that will be what we're trying to do. Prove to her that we can be fierce in battle, and then she'll respect us a little bit. So this will be number 7, so we just need 3 more, and then I bet they'll tell us to find the leader. I haven't spotted somewhere that I think the leader will actually be yet, so we'll wait for the marker to pop up when we've got the last one. So we need a couple more. There's a building here, and there's just that. Actually, I'm not sure. Could the leader be in the cave system, perhaps? Maybe. Let's head in here and have a look. Yes, it says Throne of Korgal. So, are there any other? Yes, there is some other. This is probably going to be the right place then for the big bad guy. So. This is a good place to fight our last couple of ogres, I think. You have to excuse my voice. I've got a bit of a cold, actually, and my throat is a little bit weak today. Right, so that's the quest. So kill Korgal, the great son of Korgal. So I think he's going to be in this back area here. So we need to just fight our way around and over the rope bridge. Above the lava over here, and hope that nobody wants to fight us on the bridge, because I've quite often been knocked into the lava by some of the strange attack moves from ogres, and that is never fun. There he is. Okay, Geira, we've got you here. Are you going to challenge him? What is the meaning of this uprising, Korgal? You know we must stand together now more than ever. You cannot protect your own people, daughter of wolves. Why would we follow you? Silence! If you will not stand down, I will put you down myself. The Maghar are doomed, Gaira, but I have ensured that my clan will endure long after yours has fallen to dust. Ooh, so he doesn't think much of her, does he? That's kind of sad, since we want them to help us. Are you sure you think she's no good, or are you just hoping for more power yourself, poor girl? And there we go, he's down. Hope you were impressed by that, Gaira. We have to deal with an ogre uprising every few seasons. Lantrasaur. Gaira, the Lightbound are attacking Beastwatch. Those traitors. How great a force do they have? An Exarch leads them. Their numbers are considerable. Good. I've been wanting another Exarch's head upon my wall. Come, outsiders. It is time you explained who these Lightbound are, Overlord. I suppose you've earned that much. After Archimonde's fall, the Orcs and Draenor worked together to drive the Legion from Draenor. Those were good years, but without demons to fight, the Draenor became fixated upon their precious light. Their Naru masters compelled them to spread their influence among the Orcs. A few converted willingly, others had the light forced upon them. Some Orcs even sided with the Draenor against their kin. Even the war chief's own son was lost. We call these traitors Lightbound. I will not stand by while the High Exarch crusades against Maghar freedom. The tyranny of the light must be ended. Eitrigg, we will fight with you, Overlord. Tyranny of the light. If it is not an uprising of ogres of the promise of starvation, it's the constant threat of the Lightbound. Should the reports prove true, this is the closest they have dared approach our stronghold in quite some time. Come or stay, but make your decision quickly. Assist Gaira against the tyranny of the light.
May your enemies grovel before you.
Travel to Beastwatch. Go to the aid of Beastwatch. It is the site of an impending assault of the Lightbound. Accompany Gaira to Beastwatch. Okay, so we need to head back, I think, to where we just came from. Well, we need to fight our way out of this cave. So let's bring up the... Oh no, we're not going back where we came from. We need to go further round. We probably can't fly, can we? No, we can't fly. Okay. So we need to get to Beastwatch. So we are going to have to... we're going to have to run out the main entrance and go round the side, aren't we? Because we have mountains in the way, yes. This is quite a long scenario, actually. A lot of the unlocks for the allied races are quite short. This is one of the longer ones. So we're leaving the ogre camp and we need to head around the mountains in this direction, and that I think will be Beastwatch, where we can see the walls. Yes, that looks right. See, I can see an iron wargron, look right there. Lantrasaur of the blade and some Maghars. Hello, Lantrasaur. We are holding the line, Overlord, but the enemy looks to be mustering for a bigger attack. Gaira, this is not your fight, outsiders. You are free to return to Azeroth. Eitrigg, I've never walked away from a battle. I do not plan to start today. Gaira, then we fight for blood and honour together. With me, heroes? With you. Right, so... Are you going to come with us, Mr. Wargron? There's another Wargron here and he's heading this direction, so I guess this is where the battle will be. Yes, there's some people fighting. Ready, Eitrigg? Let's go. So yes, it's a fill the bar quest, so it's going up quite quickly actually, so I think we might be getting credit for the things that the Maghar are killing as well at the same time. So there's a light-bound battery here. It looks like it's got an action bar. If we can destroy this, that will actually be a big help to the fight, won't it? Are there any more of those? Yes, there are. See if we can take out some of those, because they'll be doing quite a lot of damage, I would imagine. So if we can take out these batteries... These are quite reminiscent of things that we saw on Argus, aren't they? It's quite a nice parallel link between the two. Right, let's get into some of this fight, I think. Let's take out one or two of these guys. Let's target somebody else. Yes, the Maghar are taking these guys down quite quickly, look. Evermourn Hold. Track down Exarch Aurelis. Okay, in Evermourn Hold. Look for Exarch Aurelis in Evermourn Hold. Right, so why is that pointing me back towards Beastwatch when it's asking me to go to this? Right, I'm still in combat though. Right, so it wants me to go this way, I think. So look for Exarch Aurelis in Evermourn Hold. So it's still pointing me to this, but it's now pointing me over here. So that's a minor weirdness going on there. Other guys, is Eitrigg and... Oh yes, there they're coming. Yeah, so we want to go this. I think maybe in this building here, perhaps, is where we're being sent. Defeat the light-bound Exarch. Oh no, maybe not inside the building, maybe outside. That is a big AoE fight thing going on. Oh, look, it's one of those war machines. Are all these guys going to help us, or are they all frozen? I think these guys have been frozen. Can we get them out? Can we click on them and get them out? No, they're frozen, aren't they? Right, so I think it's up to us to get this one. Retreat while you still can. You will not force your doctrines upon us, Draenor. The High Exarch orders you to submit or face judgment. For Draenor! For the Maghar! The Narrow offers peace and order. You mean subjugation. Give up your hate. The light can heal the scars of war. Our scars are not yours to take. The once fertile land is now lifeless dust. That's what your hate has done. Okay, this is... okay, maybe I should stop reading and actually pay attention to the fighting, because I don't seem to be doing too well with this. Alright, so I managed to interrupt that. But my health is actually getting quite low, and that Exarch keeps chasing me. Oh, there he's down. Awesome. Right, let's get my health back quickly. Return to Gromash Hellscream. Okay, I'll do that as soon as I've got my health back. How are we doing? Yrel, I have failed you. Your High Exarch cannot save you. My people will never stop fighting until Draenor is free. Come, champions of Azeroth, we must tell the war chief of our victory and of the fate of my brothers and sisters in Evermourn Hold. I'm afraid that there is little that we can do to save them now. So Yrel is the leader, and she's become a crusader for the light, and she's trying to force those who don't want to follow the light to follow the light. That's kind of sad, because I really liked Yrel. She was a little sweetie back on Draenor, so that's very sad. So now we have to backtrack in the direction that we came from originally. This is the way out. Yes, this is the way we need to go. And find Gromash. Are you okay, Gromash? We're coming. You received the loot, the Sermon of the High Exarch. The unyielding conviction of the light is palpable upon these pages. This item can be read. Brothers and sisters, decades have passed since the last vestiges of the Legion were driven from Draenor. We could not have accomplished this noble undertaking without the aid of the Orc clans, united as the Maghar. Our fondest wish is for all the people of Draenor to remain unified in purpose. Sadly, this dream is not shared by all of those who once stood beside us. Many noble orcs have embraced the light. Exarch Hellscream has been an example for his people to follow, yet sadly even his own father resists the true path. I believe with all my heart that the Maghar are destined to join us as servants of the light, but first they must be taught to trust the Naru as we do. The Light Mother has blessed me with visions. I know that one day the army of the light will march across the great dark beyond and bring order to countless troubled worlds. That bold future begins here with us. We must make Draenor whole again. I call upon you all to ensure that the future promised by the Light Mother is fulfilled. Purge the infection that prevents Draenor's heart from being whole. The light will forge a new future for the orcs, but first we must save the Maghar from themselves. No more division, no more defiance. In the light we shall be one. Ooh, that's an interesting little doctrine here that Blizzard have put before us. The Legion were united in fell and darkness to subjugate the universe, and we saw them as the bad guys and the evil side, but here we've got a crusade in the name of the light that's basically trying to do exactly the same. So you can say that you serve the light, but you can end up acting like the bad. Ooh, crazy, huh? The Draenor attack was thwarted, War Chief, but the High Exarch will not relent. Fanatics never do. We will be ready. And what of these heroes from Azeroth? Were they of aid to you? They fought with courage, I admit. I judged you harshly, Eitrigg, as well as you, Enheduanna. Now, on the matter of the debt we owe your horde, we will send me, along with a company of volunteers with your permission, War Chief. You, Overlord? But what of your people's fight here? The War Chief can hold off the Draenor and those traitorous Lightbound. The Maghar will help you win your war, and then our debt will be paid. I suspected that once you bonded with them in battle, you would wish to join these heroes, Gaera. I give you my blessing. You have our thanks, and Edwara, prepare to return to... War Chief Hellscream, an army approaches. How many do we face, Lantrasor? All of them. All? Lantrasor, ride as hard as you can. Gather every orc you see and bring them here. Overlord, Eitrigg, hold the line here with me. And Edwana, head to the top of the tower and rain hell on the Lightbound. The top of the tower. Oh, have we got some sort of thing for me to attack with? Which tower? This tower? This tower. I guess that there's some sort of turret or gun or something at the top. Here we go. Use the turret at the top of Beastwatch Tower to defend the Maghar. Okay. Running. Running. Tall tower. Tired now. Which gun can I use? Which gun can I use? Oh, this one. Here we go. This one's the one I can use. Get in it. There we go. So, our moves are turret blast, fire an explosive down upon the battlefield, mortally wounding all enemies in the blast, and iron lightseeker, launch an iron star at the battlefield, seeking and destroying nearby Lightbound. That's quite a lot of them coming from quite a few different directions, so that's a little bit difficult actually. I can't stop that. Ooh, I missed that big guy there, look. Yes, quite a lot of them coming from a lot of places. Right, so I'll send the iron starlets down that centre section because there seems to be the biggest number of people coming down in that direction, and then try and pick off the guys coming from the side with the other ones. Oh, hang on, there's a lot of those big guys there, so let's use the iron starlet in that direction. Yes, I definitely can't stop all of them with my turret. Oh, there's a lot of them, isn't there?
Too far away.
Return to the war chief. Oh, we stopped them for now. Hello, Iron Gron. Did you enjoy using your turrets in the fighting? There are too many. We cannot hold this line forever. We must. It is not our fate to fall to this corruption. Urels. Grommash Hellscream. It's been a long time. High Exarch, a rare honour. I have come to offer you one last chance to embrace the light. Your people are choking the life from this world, dooming the land to desiccation. How can you be so blind, Urel? It is the light that has doomed this world. It pains me to lose an old friend, Grommash, but very well, we will settle this your way. Grommash lowers his voice so only the Maghar can hear. Gaira, get everyone out of here now, no questioned. For the Maghar! For Draenor! Loktar Ogar! Gather round quickly, we have only one chance. No! Yep, so we're taking everybody out of there. Well, it looks like we have rescued the Maghar, or at least as many of them as we possibly could, and they are now trapped here with no way to go back, I guess. No, I will stand with my war chief. Do not let his sacrifice be in vain. We go now. Gaira says, die well, Grommash Hellscream. Oh, so we now have the Maghar here with us. There they are, look. It's kind of sad for the Maghar, isn't it? They tried so hard and things just went really well and Urel's gone kind of crazy. To think of those we just lost, it is of no use. Oh, it's very sad. Oh, very sad. The uncorrupted, this world is not what I expected. It is time for us to meet your war chief, Enheduanna. There is no need to delay any further. We can lick our wounds once we have a roof over our heads. Return to the war chief in Orgrimmar, and you will receive the Maghar Dire Wolf teaches you how to summon this mount. And that will, of course, unlock the Maghar Orcs. Overlord, this is Azeroth. Mere moments ago we were fighting for our lives on Draenor. I never thought I would set eyes upon another world. I felt the same long ago. It can be unsettling. I will do what I can to help you and your people. Before us stand the walls of Orgrimmar, capital of the Horde. There is no time to mourn what was lost. The Maghar will make a new home here. I will go with you now, Eitrigg, and have words with your war chief. Is it still the troll that my mother spoke of? Not any longer. I will explain. And we need to return, I believe, to the embassy building. I think we can fly now. Yes, we can. So we'll return to the embassy building and quickly speak to Sylvanas, and that should unlock the Maghar Orcs for us to create the allied race. We just fly around the mountain, and here we are at the embassy to see Sylvanas. And here's Gaira. She got here fast.
There will be a new future for the Horde.
I see you brought a new face along with you, Enheduanna. We did indeed. Allied race Maghar Orc unlocked.
Overlord Gaira has pledged her soldiers to the Horde.
Eitrigg has told me of your people's strength. I trust honor means as much to you as it does to him.
Honor is everything to us. We do not make this oath lightly, War Chief. Eitrigg and your champion proved their courage and nobility. If they embody the heart of the Horde, then we will gladly fight beside them.
I accept your loyalty, Overlord. Your people are welcome within the gates of Orgrimmar.
Draenor has fallen, but we will make a new home on Azeroth. Your enemies are now our enemies.
And so the Maghar have joined the Orc
For the
horde, and now we have a new allied race. Let's quickly take a look at the new mount. The dire wolf. The Maghar dire wolf. Let's zoom in a tiny bit and let's see what his action is. Oh, very vicious, very nice. Very, very nice. There we go. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!